It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Been to Aldi again. I'm loving Aldi at the moment. 2022. We're going through this whole cost of living thing. I'm not immune to it. Nobody's immune to it. So I've been doing, you might notice that there's a lot of stuff at the moment from Aldi on this channel. And over the years, the channel has kind of moved in different directions. Sometimes we can afford to get something in from Marks and Spencer's. Sometimes we can afford to go to Waitrose. Sometimes it's a case of everything's gone up in price. Let's nip to Aldi. And that's exactly what we've done today. And that's exactly why you've seen some of the kind of the Aldi special beers on here. And you've seen some of the Aldi crisps and Christmas sausage rolls with chili jam in the middle. Because there's a lot of people shopping in Aldi, including myself. So I've been to Aldi again and I picked up some crisps. Now I'm really enjoying the Aldi specially selected range. I think it's a really good example of how can I put this? Maybe you were a Tesco shopper. Maybe you were a Tesco shopper and then you, like me, decided to start to shop in Aldi. So, of course, when you shop in Tesco, it's kind of... I find Tesco slightly on the expensive side, personally. They're trying to compete with Aldi and Lidl, but they're just not able to do it. So you can buy something in Tesco for the middle of the road stuff in Tesco for, say, £1.25, or then you could go to Aldi and you can get their specially selected, which is their better kind of brand of stuff, and pay £1.25, the same price. These are the specially selected turkey and stuffing hand-cooked crisps. They cost me £1.25, 150 gram bag. And then we're going to do the pigs in blankets hand-cooked crisps, 150 grams. Absolutely job done. But I'm going to start off with the turkey and stuffing because I think the pork, the bacon flavour in these crisps might be a bit too strong. So we're going to start off with the turkey and stuffing. So here's a look at the bags. The variety of potato is Rosetta. I don't know my potatoes. I'm sure most people don't know their potatoes. For the people who do, they're L Rosetta. So here's a look at the crisps. They smell really good. They smell a little bit like kind of sage and onion, kind of stuffing-y, which they would. The crisp has been cooked nicely. It's got that lovely golden colour to it. Fantastic. More stuffing than turkey, but you know, stuffing's an easy thing to replicate because stuffing is a flavour in its own right, isn't it? It's flavoured with all sorts of kind of spices and herbs, and so they're just grabbing those same flavours and chucking it all over the crisp. But they've got that Christmas feel to them. The herbs, the spices, it's cold outside. You come in the warm. You may have some family and friends come round for Christmas. I tell you what. If you had family and friends round for Christmas, and if you opened a bag of these in your kitchen, grabbed your big crisp bowl out. We all got big crisp bowls, haven't we? If you pour these in a bowl, put the crisp bag in the bin, put these on the centre of the table for everybody to snack at. 9 times out of 10, I think the majority of people will go, wow, they're really tasty. Let them try a few, let them eat some, and then you might have somebody in a few minutes' time going, where did they come from? And you go, Aldi. You might have. I tell you, more years ago, you might have had a raised eyebrow. You might have had a raised eyebrow a few years ago if the crisps come from Aldi. But I think in this day and age now, where we are right now, Aldi is the 4th biggest supermarket in the UK. They've just overtaken Morrison's. They are the 4th biggest supermarket in the UK. And I think they'll do 3rd. I think they'll go to 3rd place. They'll go to 2nd place. In fact, in 10 years' time, I wouldn't be surprised if they were the leading supermarket in the UK. So no more raised eyebrows. Christmas, that magical time of year when everyone comes together to celebrate, and some of the best Christmas memories are centered around the dinner table. There you go. Whatever you love most about Christmas dinner, Specially Selected will always be there to help you create another day of wonderful memories. Together making Christmas special. I tell you what, they've nailed it, Aldi, as far as I'm concerned. Them crisps are tremendous. The flavours, the slight turkey fat flavour there, the stuffing flavour, wonderful. Here's another thing, whilst I open the pigs in blankets. There's a look at them. If the wife, you wake up on a Saturday morning, both got a day off, cook a bit of breakfast, and then the inevitable conversation of where do we go today? Where do we go shopping today comes up. They're lovely. They are really good. You could call them ham hock crisps. You could call them honey glazed ham crisps. Or, at Christmas time, you could call them pigs in blankets crisps. They're basically ham crisps, but they're really good. Really, they got some pork belly fats and sea salt. Just reading the ingredients on the back. But very quickly, back to my conversation. If the wife said to me Saturday morning, oh, we're going to go to Tesco shopping. Be a bit like, Tesco. Somewhere you've been all your life, grown up, 43 years of age, been going to Tesco forever. I find Tesco really boring. A really boring place to go. If the wife said, I want to go to Aldi, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm happy. I tell you why. There's always something new in the beer aisle. There's always something new in the crisp aisle. The middle of Aldi, that middle of Lidl type of thing is always really interesting to me. I bought a chainsaw before now. I bought chainsaws in the middle of Lidl and Aldi. Chainsaws, slow cookers, air fryers, pajamas. I bought pajamas. My wife, just the other day, We got matching sets of Christmas pyjamas, polar bears on them. I got some, she got some, the kids have got some. We all look completely ridiculous, but it's quite funny. We all have a giggle to ourselves wearing matching pyjamas. But you can buy anything in the middle of those places. Chainsaw, for goodness sake. I've got a sledgehammer. Sledgehammers, all sorts of different things in Aldi and Lidl. Anyway, that's my case for Aldi. That's my case. That's why I like to go there, because you always have a little bit of excitement walking down to the beer aisle. What's next in Aldi? What's next? Are we gonna have some rubbish craft beer, or are we gonna have some really decent Weiss beer, or really decent lager? Some big bottles of cork and cage. 750 milliliter bottles of Belgian wit beer in Aldi for like £3 a bottle. Absolutely spot on. Thank you very much. So to round it all off, these crisps are great. I prefer the pigs in blankets, because I really like ham crisps. They're nice. Turkey, pardon me, turkey and stuffing, 7 out of 10. Ham crisps, 8 out of 10. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.